Hate to do it, but I gotta do it. At Seed of Abraham 1448, a brother has discipline and grows in grace. Can't hide work ethic. Now the reason I'm making this video because I received a text message from the brother Shaw. Right, I'm gonna say brother for the sake of this video. I don't know if you watched the live from last week, not the recent one that we did a couple of days ago, yesterday, last week. He came to camp with his phone. His phone wasn't working, messing up. It's been like that for probably the past week and a half. You know what I'm saying? He also has a tablet. I'm getting to a point of the reason why it's all about discipline, all right, and growing in grace. So the whole camp last week, I don't know if you noticed, I literally had to just hold camp by myself. I had a 1611 King James Version Bible in my backpack, but he don't know how to read Old English or Roman numerals. I'm not holding that against him at all. But here's my thing. You come to camp with a phone, you know that's been janky and messed up. For one, you didn't even bring your tablet. For two, you don't even have an actual hard copy of a Bible. So you go into spiritual warfare, you're not even fully equipped. That was last week. If you watch the live, I said, yo, you want to go over to Family Dollar, see if they got a Bible over there? You walked over there, it came back, said they didn't have one. You even asked them. Right? So that happened. Then we went up to your apartment, and I was like, hey, yo, I said, you gonna get a Bible, right? You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get one. You know, I'm gonna get a phone too, you know. I said, if you want, this is what I told you. I said, if you want, I can order you a Bible off of Amazon and have it shipped to your house. Did I not say that? I did say that, brother. What you said? Oh, no, I'm going to get one. Come around the camp this week. I walk into the apartment. You got a book that's on your bed talking about eating to live, eating to health. I'm like, oh, I like that. That's good. That's what's up. That's good. That's good. I like that. I thought about the Bible. I ain't say nothing until I got down to camp. So we walking, talking, chilling the whole time. And you know that you ain't even going by a Bible. Right? So we get to camp. I'm like, yo, did you get a Bible? He was like, oh, no, I didn't get one. I said, why you didn't get a Bible? I got a phone. I said, last week I did camp all by myself pretty much because you didn't even have a hard copy of a Bible. And then I asked you, brother, you going to get a Bible? Even when we got to your apartment after camp, you said, yeah. I said, if you want, I can order you one and have it shipped to your house. Oh, no, I'm going to get one. We get to camp. You said, I asked you, did you get one? You said, no. So you already had it in your mind you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's why I was at with it. Because Shaw, this ain't the first time, bro. Now I gotta say it. This ain't the first time, brother. Alright? But before I proceed, I had to set the basis of why I'm making this video. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, by Hashem YAHWASHI, by Hashem QADASH. All honor, glory, and praises to YAHWAH, by Hashem YAHWASHI, by Hashem QADASH. All right. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. His only begotten Son name is YAHWASHI, whom the word English called Jesus. The letter J in the English alphabet did not exist 2,000 years ago. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Sing honors to the elect. Peace and blessings to the 1/3 and to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Now I'm gonna read a message he sent me. It was pretty much the next day after camp. Cause we did, what's today's? We did camp Thursday. Oh, wait a minute. What's today? Today's Friday. Yeah, we did camp. Yeah, no. Yeah. We did camp Thursday. Forgive me, y'all. We did camp Thursday. And he sent me that text message last night. This is a text message he sent me. He said, though I should have drawn the line on the spot about disrespect, I no longer want to do camp with you. I'm older than you, brother. Shouldn't have spoke to me that way, with a little sad face. Off rip, I was cool with about, he said, drawing a line of disrespect. I like, whatever you want to call it. You just in your feelings. But when he tried to say, he tried to pull the rank. I'm older. Now you being carnal. That's why I'm making this video. You try to use your physical age against me? But that's not spiritual. That's why I'm making this video. I would let everything go if you just want to go. But you try to say because you older. All right, how about this? This is what I told you. Take it how you want. Your age don't exempt you from doing what you want. And the Lord don't care about your feelings. When you go to camp without a Bible and still don't get one, who you think you are? Methuselah now? Yeah, I responded to him just like that. I don't give a damn about how old you are. I admonished you because you told me to my face in your apartment you was gonna get a Bible. Brother, I could have even mailed you one. I could have mailed you a Bible, brother. You said no, you gonna buy one. Then we get to camp, you ain't got one, and then you want me to be. Bro, we had that conversation before camp. Guess what happened? We still held camp. You ain't say nothing. You were still holding camp, breaking out precepts I asked you and everything. Then you wait till after camp to send me that message. You just like the other dude that was supposed to be your brother. Like, come on, man. You talking about ruling the world? You can't even have discussions with your brethren. You can't even take admonishment for you fucking up. How you gonna go to war without a sword, brother? Are you upset with me? Talking about something, a brother. First and foremost, I ain't call you out your name. I wasn't condescending or nothing. I'm saying just like this. I'm like, man, what's the hell? I said, bro, what's the point of you coming to camp without a Bible? I'm saying it this time because last time your phone was messed up and you didn't even have a physical copy. I come with my phone, my tablet, and my physical copy. But because you can't read old English, you can't even use my physical copy. Like, come on, there was so many options that could have been there for you, but you didn't even take the initiative to want to have a hard copy, y'all. And you know what's crazy? I think we have brought out the precept where it says, these words are faithful and true. And these words are written on paper and faithful and true. That means a physical Bible. You still relying on the phone, though. That's the whole purpose of me. That's the whole purpose of me doing this video. You know you be lacking on a lot of shit. I gotta keep reminding you about. Even when we live at times, which I don't like doing when we live, but bro, you gotta be focused. We at war. I can't be reading, expounding, edifying, and watching our surroundings, and then having you to get precept. Can you bring some out sometime? You kind of get what I'm saying? Like I was carrying you, like I was carrying the other dude. But you know what about you though? You was persistent and keep going out. But bruh, you try to pull a rank on me because you an older dude in the flesh. Man, you still a babe in the spirit, and I ain't being rude. I'm being honest. Look at the title. A brother has discipline and grows in grace. Can't hide work ethic. Matthew 12:47-50. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. A brother wouldn't do that to a brother. How the hell, don't you dare talk about a brother wouldn't do that, talk to a brother like that. First and foremost, how the hell you claim to be my brother when we out there at spiritual warfare and you ain't even got your own damn sword to swing at to defend yourself? If somebody asked you a question. Come on, bro, let's break it all the way down now. Leave your feelings out of it. I held camp down the week before all by myself with you out there. You just standing there. You couldn't even break out precepts. You couldn't even read my Bible. Then this week come around, you still didn't get a Bible. So in the whole time you never had a physical copy of the Bible? Come on, man. But you do what you want to do. Bruh, I had to ask you, yo, see, let me know when you do your video. I don't even monitor your videos no more. I don't even know if you do at least 2 videos anymore. I don't know. I don't know. When we out at camp and I'm preaching, I'm talking, I'm teaching, I'm seeing you look like a spectator at times. Can you finish that up? Oh, you gotta unlock your phone. You gotta go back to the app. You gotta go to the. I'm like, you're supposed to be the reader. That happens almost every camp. I gotta say this now because the way you came at me, like you trying to be calm, like I'm older. Okay, at the same time, like you still a babe in the spirit. But understand this though. That's crazy. Job chapter 32, verse 7 through 9. I said, they should speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom. But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Paul said to grow with grace. Brother, where's your increase? I'm not even... When I talk about people, when I talk to people, I say I treat people the same way, whether in the world or whether in the body. I'm going to only tell you the truth. I'm not going to sit here and fabricate no lie or defame you. I'm just going to speak the truth. However you take it is on you. I'm not responsible for people's feelings or how they perceive me based upon an opinion. I'm dealing with the fact. That's why that's why I admonish you like that. We're going on over 10 years. I gotta tell you to go buy a Bible? Huh? Come on, are you for real? And then you upset with me for admonishing you? What Paul said? 2 Corinthians 11 and 6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. But we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things. Okay, I don't give a damn how I said it, what I said it. But was I wrong? That's how I am in the world. Listen here, I'm not going to just, I know how to deliver messages. But bruh, if, like you say, you older in the flesh, why I still got to talk to you like you a child? I ain't trying to be rude or condescending now. But how many times I got to tell you, get in the frame, on the camera, get in the frame, get in the frame. You're not even looking at the camera then. What are you doing? Like, come on, and this stuff is live. So I'm not just making this up on you. Like, come on. But you just in your feelings now, because I was admonishing you that, because what I pretty much was saying, what got him in his feelings, like, bro, what's the point of you even going out to war without your sword? Like, what's the point of me keep coming down here? Because remember this, bro, I come from Tampa to St. Pete. I catch I take a 2-hour plus trip to come do the work with you. Now, one time have you came up here with me? This is before my car went down. When my car was up, I was driving down there with you up. Huh? The Passover and everything, I took care of everything up. Come on, man. But you the older one. You the older one though, right? Come on, man. Why? You just in your feelings, man. And I'm making this not because we won't be doing camp no more, of course. People gonna want to have questions. I'm putting it out there right now. I ain't lying. And you know what? You love quoting Ephesians 6. Man, that's one of my favorite passages, man. Ephesians 6 and 13 through 17. I'm going to read something for you, though, since you love it so much. Ephesians 6 and 13. Wherefore take on you the whole armor of God. So we're going to a spiritual warfare, right? Okay. That ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Here comes the point. Above all, take the shield of faith. You had your shield last week and this week. You do have faith, Your hand is on the plow. I give you that, brother. Okay? Wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts and the wicked. Okay. And take the helmet of salvation. But here comes the point, this is why I admonish you about having a Bible at camp. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Yes, you had your phone off, but you ain't got no physical Bible. And you know what? Even if you didn't have a physical Bible, you can't even read my Bible. You see what I'm saying? Spiritual warfare. How you going to defend yourself? And the reason why I say this because some brothers can quote scriptures off the top of their head. Some brothers can't. You know what I'm saying? Come on, And man, bro, I still call you a bro. I still call you up. But when you try to say a brother wouldn't say that, how you older and all that, please stop, man. Come on, up. For real. Proverbs 15 and 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. My whole purpose of bringing this out is correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way. The scripture say, he that believeth on me, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. That's the word, right? What's the point of you going, bro? You gotta understand why I admonish you like that. You were standing there the whole camp with no Bible, brother. I even tried to compel you to go to Family Dollar, which you did, but you said they didn't have any. And then you come to camp the next week with no physical hard copy, but with your phone. And you like, and what made me feel, you act like it was nothing. How many times have you and I held conversations, and I'm talking, and you wouldn't even respond? I said, you know what I said? Yeah, I heard you. It's like you're not even there most of the time. Come on, you know I'm not lying, brother. I just see I see how you persistent, man. I know you have faith and believe, but man, where's the discipline? Huh? That the brethren are supposed to have. Why haven't you grown in the grace, brother? You know? And I ain't talking down on him, beating him, brother. You see, I keep calling him brother. You know what I'm saying? But you was carnal when you tried to say you older. I don't give a damn about your physical age. Jeremiah said the same thing to the Lord. I am young. And Lord said, but I have ordained thee. So, bro, like, think about what you're saying and think about how other people responded who were young that the Lord called on. But I got this one for you. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12. Let no man despise thy youth. Come on, but be thou an example of the believers. In word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. So all I did was put a mirror in your face. And you ain't like that. But you your own man, so do what you want. Have your own counsel, I guess, you know. But remember, you can't have your own counsel by yourself. You have to have brethren. You have to be a part of the body. There's other brothers I do lives with, other brothers I communicate with too, So still reach out to other brothers, communicate with other brothers, but don't just be out here by yourself like that. All right? I still see you as a brother. I care about you. But man, you got in your feelings, man. And then you pull what the other dude did. Waited till this, like I'm out the picture, they ain't want to call or text and all that. Like, we men, we should be able to talk to one another like that. And that's what I be wanting you to do. Speak up, talk. Even at camp, you got something, I ain't got nothing. Speak up, talk. You a man of the Lord. You gonna be one of, Lord willing, I pray you be one of the 144,000 ruling with YAHAWASHI, man. You know what I'm saying? But how you gonna get upset with me because that's like, well, hold on, don't they say in the military, they don't say that your rifle is your friend? Hell, look at the Bible as your friend. You went to war without your friend. That's all I'm saying. You upset with me? That's fine. If you upset with me because I give a damn about a brother, so be it. Yeah, I don't see you as a nigga in the street. But then I'm gonna still come correct, let you know, man, hey, hold on, you was out of pocket about this right here, brother. All I try to do is get you a right. I wouldn't waste my breath on some nigga in the street. And I ain't call you out your, I ain't call you no bitch nigga, I ain't call you nothing like that. My speech may have been firm and austere, like YAHAWASHI, they said he was austere, but I ain't never curse you or nothing like that. I may have used curse words, but I'm like, man, come on, how the hell you gonna, I say some shit like that, how the hell you gonna come out here and, you know what I'm saying? Why you gonna go to war with that? That's how I really felt. Like, bro, like, it's like, it is all about you and sort of my intelligence, bro. I could have literally mailed you a Bible. You said, no, I get one, and you ain't even get one. So you pretty much saying F you. But now you and your feelings because I'm telling you about yourself. All right. Hey, man, I pray YAHAWASHI, my shots to have mercy upon me, you, and the rest of the hopeful elect, man. But come on, man. Go buy you a Bible, bro. So with that being said, I truly pray y'all was edifying, fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. Shalom.